the Kaisa into the bottom lane.
Yes! Twisted Fate, baby! We have been seeing rumors about this champion being picked a lot in scrims. I know Insane and AP have been super hyped about Twisted Fate, and now we got it from Balulu.
And it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Kenvi didn't have his smite for this one, so Spica's like, yeah, got over there. As long as the channel is finished, all he has to do is go and touch it.
And just off screen, first blood. He takes out the ward, and that should deter this gank unless Kenvi still wants to go forward. Treats going forward with the Rel. They stun him up. No level 6 on Alistar, so that's an easy cow to fry up for Kenvi.
They're able to get it. Balulu through, and they get the objective afterwards.
Yeah, and just good problem solving from Immortals. They recognize that Balulu is not in a position to move freely on the map. Rift Herald started up by FlyQuest here, 1100 HP.
Eyeball, hit!
Okay, they secure it, but can they actually pick up the eye itself? Immortals are defending it with their very lives. Impact is taken over with the all-out. So isolate Solo on the top side of the map. A lot of damage from Impact. The flash from Solo doesn't matter. A lot sooner. And Solo might get collapsed on here, top side. Throws down the equalizer, but he's got Vikla he has to deal with. The 1v2, I don't think you're winning this one, buddy. Arena 2v2, but Solo forgot to bring it.
It's going to be way, way superior. Comes over, finishes it off. Now we've got the Ignite started by Vulcan 2.
Oh, no, but Prince is there waiting in the wings. Kevin thought it was just Vulcan one-on-one, but the blast code sends Prince over the wall. He already used the killer instinct to join, but Kenvi's going to get collapsed on all sides. There's no escape for him. He doesn't want to go through the back door by himself. Needs to wait to use the killer instinct at the right moment. Immortals burning down this dragon. 2,000 HP. It leashes on right on back. Vikla's going to look for mid-prio. Fate Sealed still not available. 1,000 HP. It is secured by Kenvi, and they throw down the equalizer.
The carries here for FlyQuest, all at the top of the gold charts, will be a problem. Vikla goes in again.
He's got Vulcan and Spica behind him, but if he can't get out, not even the flash. He couldn't get the flash out in time, just stunned up by Tactical and Treats. Excellent play by Immortal. Objective trade that they get. The question is now, where do they want to send this? Because there's still turrets on all three lanes.
Person collapses, then a Cassante does so. Solo gives the respect, he backs off, lets the rift they've been able to secure so far, but if FlyQuest can deal with one.
Potential fight, Balulu, Destiny Kate's in.
Got him.
For Spica, Spica's gone! Treats is able to lock him down a lot.
Portals. That hope is still alive, Rafa.
With a third dragon on the table, that means they are at soul point.
They keep their pressure up. They get another outer tower here. Vikla gets even richer. He's going to go for the flash over the wall at the thick part, but never mind. Twisted Fate.
Going on to Prince. Equalizer goes down. It separates Spica and Prince, and now he's going to get caught up by Treats' engage. The Magna Storm leeches it into the Equalizer. Vikla trying to go for the re-engage as well. Funkin punting away Tactical, but he can still do damage, and he's safe to feed fire into the back line. Solo is getting caught off by Vikla, but Tactical's looking for Prince. Prince flashing over the wall. Tactical wants to take out the royalty of FlyQuest. He goes to the air. He soars, and he slays Prince. But now he's isolated. Vikla, will he go down? No, he doesn't! How many threats Tactical has to deal with in this game, which is why it seems like the weight of the world is on his shoulders as the rest of FlyQuest find the pick on to Kenvi. No, even if they want to lay down the equalizer right on top of the Baron, they're going to still go for it. But Lulu is teleporting in. He has Destiny, so he has vision of every single member of FlyQuest. Vikla going over the wall, isolating Solo. He's got nowhere to run. The Solo unbound is going to be enough damage. Prince with the killer instinct assists his brethren for the slay. He's had own doubts, sharing with multiple journalists, but here this is a step-up game. This is a glow-up game that he needs to be able to bring forward and deliver if FlyQuest want to have a chance to continue into playoffs for the summer season.
All right, teleport. This is a deep teleport. Vulcan's already next to him.
Oh god, Balulu, I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything off. He's running for his life with the ghost as well, and he gets out. He throws a gold cord just at Daisy, but he's going to have to come back from the fountain. It's only 4,000 in their favor. But right now, you can start to see the grasp of
building to that Dragon Soul, and that Dragon Soul kind of getting.
Oh, Vikla goes golden. Balulu teleporting in to catch him over the wall, but he just gives the Fate Sealed advantage over to Vikla, so he gets out alive. And now he's going to go back in with the Soul Unbound. Maybe a little too deep on that one, buddy. Mortals end up trading 1 for 1, and now Impact is testing his strength against the rest of Mortal Squad. What the hell is going on?
What are we watching right
in through the mid lane? Impact on the left side of this flank. They're looking to pincer them. Vikla is building up that third strike, looking for the Fate Seal. Doesn't even need it. Does it take out Tactical? And Tactical's gone! What kind of damage can Immortals support back against FlyQuest? The GA pops. Vikla's gonna go down, but he comes back up. and they can look for a second win in the fight. FlyQuest.
But I don't know how a Graves would even get over there. Try and fire after ultimate for the miracle steal. Not going to be the case here.
Look for that opening, see if he can isolate one of the members of Immortals. Meanwhile, Kenvy's trying to grab midway prio, look for damage as a collateral. They get tier 1 turret. It is just a massive Baron dance back and forth.
Nice push there from Immortals to get an objective. Vikla's trying to charge up his Q on the red buff, but Kenvy's going to find him.
Vikla is isolated on the right side in the red buff. He goes back with the Soul Unbound. Vulcan opens up with the engage as well. Treats answers back with Magnastorm on top of it. Impact is trying to soak up as much damage as he can. Vikla looks for the face shield, only finds Kenvy. Tactical is safe. They find Vikla trading Treats, but that's an advantage trade for Immortals, and now they're going to look at the Baron.
Really, really good decision making from Immortals. They get mid tower while FlyQuest are split. Then they come over, they find the Yone, they push them out. They're going to burn down Baron. Spica's alive. Could it be a smite fight? Can he get in there?
Yeah, but he got to be careful. Prince is firing out Void Seekers, and these things hurt at this stage in the game. Impact goes in. Killer instinct from Prince. He's looking for the assassination. He goes golden with the stopwatch as well, and he's able to take them all out. And Mortals, they're stuffed. And Kenvy's still alive. He can look for a Baron steal potentially. He has vision on the Baron pit. It would be a miracle if he could pull this one out for Immortals. They have no idea. They finally don't go for the control ward, and Kenvy has to go in blind, but he's not going to chance it unless he can. But Vulcan puts him out. He takes him out of the club, says you cannot get in. And the stranglehold has even gotten more deadly for Immortals. The suffocation is starting to settle in. They're losing room. They're finding less and less places to breathe against FlyQuest's stranglehold on this game.
All right, 4-1 split push here for FlyQuest. Baron empowered cannons. They've got 2 cannons stacked up. Immortals going for it.
Balulu looking. He has Kenvy in the backline, but Vulcan goes right back in. Fate seal from Vikla! That's the decimation onto the members of Immortals! Tactical Treats are the only ones left standing. Kenvy gets rezzed up back from the GA. Tactical is able to feather call back and root up members from FlyQuest. They're able to walk out, but still losing Solo and Balulu is deadly for them.
You mess with the bull and you get the horns. They gold carded Vulcan. He just pops Alistar ultimate and gets a 4-person combo, allowing for Yone to follow up. That's going to be FlyQuest inside the base, Rafa. They are going to take at least a couple of inhibitors, maybe even end the game with 20 seconds left on both Immortal solo laners.
And Baron buff on their side. They surely can make the push here, Kobe. Immortals are going to do everything they can to defend this game. This is playoff stakes on the line for them. They have to make this ditch work. FlyQuest are going to look to push in, but no. Baloo gets sight of all of them. Who can save from FlyQuest? Who can be here to stop them from taking the Dragon? They're burning it down. Dragon Soul should be secured here. It is claimed. And Kenvy's able to get it, but now can they get away from Impact before the rest of the members of FlyQuest are able to reset? Vikla's on the top side of the map. He's going to look for the 3rd inhibitor.
Stop the bases!
FlyQuest, if they can stop the bases, maybe Vikla can do major damage, but it's
here
only...
in the last week are 2 Nexus turrets and an inhibitor. Oh, Impact, though, gets chunked out. Can they make something happen here? Immortals.
HP, Tactical forces him out, but pop the Ghost. He still doesn't have a flash available for the next 30 seconds or so. FlyQuest are pincered off. Impact is separated. He's going to go for the all-out on the Tactical. No way he out-damages him right. He pops the stopwatch, but Tactical should be able to finish him off. Impact gets out! He doesn't have teleport. He can't join the fight. The rest of the Immortals are going to do everything they can to defend this base from FlyQuest, but they're getting pincered in. Tactical has to rejoin the fight and lay some damage down. He's life-stealing off the minions as best as he can. Solo is holding the front line. Vulcan looking for another Impact engage. Tactical's able to find another one, but man, Prince is just on a mission to stay in the race for playoffs. Tactical finds Vikla. There's so many low HP members on the side of FlyQuest. Tactical has to do everything. He goes golden. Impact looking for the CC. The root maker for Spica. He goes golden as well. FlyQuest keep their hopes alive as they take this win against Immortals. Mostly AD threats from TSM. I imagine that this will be an AP-centric build from Boogie's Maokai.
And man, they still put Hanser on a tank, even showing pretty low.
Luis uses passive first, but he's going to go for the Grom, channeling it.
Oh,
gets interrupted by Boogie.
Looks like we're gonna have a fight here.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have a big brawl in the jungle, but it's so much damage on Boogie. It's first blood over to Sven, and their prize is that Grom. At this point in the game, so if Boogie can get in there, maybe they're gonna chance for it. 1400 HP on the Dragon. Blabber's in a bit of trouble. He's split up from Berserker. He can't aggressively walk in because he has no flash from before. And TSM just brute forced their way into the pit. And they're going to look for more. Sven is forced to get the hell. Have all eyes on the members of TSM trying to get into the pit. As Sven, Hex flashing over the wall, but he might be cut off. He's going to walk over to Berserker for safety. Meanwhile, Berserker's still waiting on his flash that is about to come up. And TSM are going to try to start up this Rift Trail. Do Cloud9 have a chance to contest here?
I mean, Sven's so low. He got chunked pretty hard off that, but he's still here.
Yeah, I mean, I think TSM has, 5 people on the top side of the map while Fudge is hitting bot tower, so I think should be TSM's hero. And, the C9's goal right now is to try to just stall time and, give as much play to KazaLoLL as possible.
Nature's Grasp from Boogie clips out Sven. No flash there, and Spica is trying to get into it.
Taking turret plates while TSM are focusing on bottom side.
The Crash doesn't take out the turret quite just yet, but they have enough damage between all members of TSM as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow from Wild Turtle is just going to stop Fudge in his tracks. The Dragon is still
go for a teleport.
Really. Keeper's Verdict winding up, but if Ponser doesn't hit anyone, Fudge had the unstoppable. But Boogie slays the Dragon, secures it for TSM. 2 Dragons to the name. Do they want to fight this? 5 members against 4. Cloud9 are outnumbered here, but they're doing more damage than TSM! And M&S with the flank. Wild Turtle is completely isolated. He gets taken out by the members of M&S and Fudge. Fast as possible. The crash will be guaranteed. Will Cloud9 want to continue the chase? It should just be enough to get this wave to crash Cloud9 onto the back. Cloud9 trying to block out vision with these bushes here. TSM using Hanser to step up first. 5,000 HP, 4,000 HP onto the Dragon. Keeper's Verdict knocks away Daisy, but I'm pretty sure Blabber can just summon right on back, so not an effective one at that. 2,000 HP onto the Dragon. Cloud9 burning it down as fast as they can. Blabber secures it. No soul point for TSM. The engage from, oh my goodness, the damage from Cloud9 is just eviscerating TSM. What can they do but just marvel at the power of Cloud9? Wild Turtle trying to fight on back, but Berserker is able to take him down with ease. Cloud9 just destroyed them.
Sven Rel got the big grouping, and Berserker, Aphelios, Blue Gun, splash damage, doing a lot of work there. Got some assists, though. All right, another. For some defense.
Yeah, Cloud9 just making great strategical moves on the map, taking turrets with ease thanks to the power of Tristana. Boogie looking for a big flank. Nature's Grasp could do some major work here. Hanser engaging first, looking for the targets here. They get a massive stun up, and Blabber's falling by the wayside, but he's still got the shields, and M&S can now just rocket jump forward. TSM was a great attempt to look for a miracle engage, but there's just not enough damage in the tank to back it up against Cloud9. 3 members gone for TSM. Cloud9, they could do major damage, maybe even look to end the game.
All right, 20 minutes. We're inside the base. Cloud9. Inhibitor down. All right, there's 15 seconds left on 3 members. Yeah, just go for it.
Speed run it, baby. 20 minutes on the clock here. It would be one of the fastest games we've had so far. TSM, last-ditch effort, last Hail Mary to defend against all 5 members of Cloud9, but they're just on to the Nexus. They're hitting it. Every auto attack sinking into the base. Cloud9, a massive showing of dominance.
Without being involved in a single first blood. Someone is very excited about Ornn. Okay.
We got some Ornn fans.
I heard the scream and I was like, did we get Yasuo?
Paid in larger engagements.
Closer's mid lane. That's something new. Let's see.
Closer coming in, trying to get that first blood here. Palafox with a flash already, but the Spectral Maw goes down. One more, he'll do it! He finally breaks the streak. Potential is there.
Quid's coming.
Doublift and Busio are ready to step up. Quid wants to make this a 4v4, but Energy's already got the Drake very low. Accelerated Shock Blast, it's the carries of Energy. 100 Thieves still looking for the engage there. Busio with a 2-man knockup with a counterattack from Ignar and Contracts, keeping Closer at bay. Ignar's got to be careful now as he flashes away with 300 HP remaining. Palafox with a nice shuffle back onto Busio. FBI takes him down, but it's going to be traded as Palafox falls. Now FBI has to be protected by the rest of his troops, but the Heartbreaker, the playmaker, it's Closer with a double kill on Viego as FBI tries to escape. Closer's got the Spectral Maw and a triple kill.
As well, and they're just going to swap bot up towards top. I do think Viego should still be able to just solo out this Dragon, though, as it spawns.
Yeah, the turret is not going to die. I don't think there's almost no way just because the Herald. Never mind, hold on. They just dove the Croc. Now there's nobody defending.
He may now go down towards it as Quid looking to answer Dokla. Is going to be able to clear out this wave, but you want to see them continue to stack that Dragons when you get an early one.
Well, Dokla got knocked back underneath the turret, but now back up in the top side. Hold on, we got two different fights going down as Energy tries to make a 3v2 play on Doublelift and Busio, who tried to disengage it as Dokla's going to be jumped on by Someday and Quid on the other side of the map. He won't be able to escape because Closer's down here too. Energy still with a 4-man play up in the top side. The plating has fallen. Fell 3 seconds ago. FBI contracts Ignar and Palafox want to just force this one down. Palafox coming around from the side means Doublelift and Busio cannot do a thing about it. So yes, it's a kill for no kill for the side of 100 Thieves, but the turret means the gold is going to favor Energy in the trade, at least until Someday trades the tier 1 back.
Yeah, they do get that first tower, so they are going to be up in the gold even after that tower goes down, at least in that trade. But obviously the kill being factored in as well, as you're saying, will be an advantage for 100 Thieves, and they do get the dragon. So at the end of the day,
yeah, I can see it being important, especially with the importance on Closer and not allowing him to get the first kill. Palafox, ooh, nicely done from Closer there, using the Heartbreaker to make sure he doesn't get knocked back by the shuffle. They'll collapse on Palafox and blow him up immediately here. Someday
take down himself. The one guy in the audience is really happy about that.
Yeah, so let me ask you, which one's better? Orn shrank the gold lead back below 1,000, so they're still within striking distance of 100 Thieves lead. They just have to make sure they're not giving
about battling for vision up around that top side. As you can see, neither team has really gotten much deep vision. It's mostly been about this.
Energy used a lot of ultis there. Everybody except for Palafox used ult. 100 Thieves still has all of them. Ignar gets jumped on. Closer flashes over the wall. There's the Pulverize into the headbutt to get himself away, but Ignar's still going to drop. It's Busio taking it as Closer steals the body, and Energy again lose a fight.
Nicely done. They're able to actually chase down and kill off this Alistar, and now it's a difficult approach here for Energy. They don't have no vision. They don't know which brushes are actually having those flankers in him. Busio's coming from top. Quid has been spotted, though. Palafox is looking for him.
Palafox shuffles back Quid. It looked like it missed originally, but then no, I don't know what's going on with that. 100 Thieves coming in for the counterattack now as Energy gets locked down. Closer going in for FBI, and he finds him. Now he's ready to steal the body as Energy heads for the hills. Contracts his focus next. Closer chases after him. Arctic Assault back over the wall, but Closer is ready to chase the remaining players. He's looking for Dokla, and with the Void Seeker getting him so very low, Closer should be able to finish this one off. Dokla trying to get out. He's running as fast as he can. Contracts wants to get up here and help him, but now Palafox is stuck underneath the Sun Disc, and it will not save him today.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Closer gonna get spotted. Just 100 Thieves are really feeling a bit of pressure. You know, they're staying around that Baron so long. They're trying to make something happen there. Aren't really sure, I think, how else to play confirmation on that. If it was a Hex Flash, obviously it's not a big deal. Okay, so it was just Hex Flash. His real Flash just came back up, as we can see on the Spectator client. So yeah, I do think it's worthwhile if you're going to be free firing on those frontliners.
Dokla level 14 starting to upgrade some items here too. Contracts needs to be careful because 100 Thieves is sending everything at the enemy jungler when they found him. Now Busio's ready to collapse and FBI explodes. Energy are coming.
Gave them a bit of a false sense of security as they moved in onto Contracts. Doublelift commits the ult, is able to follow through. They get that first kill, and FBI was coming to try to defend his jungler. I think expected the rest of the squad to come as well, but he just goes down in the process also, and now Palafox commits the TP down towards bot side. He can start to threaten the dive on this bot side, so it's going to be tough.
Dokla's deciding to sound the Orn Horn, goes for the flash engage to follow up on Doublelift here, but they will not get him. Now Dokla's got to be careful about his own health bar as Quid disengages further. Closer on the side, just providing enough threat for Energy to be afraid. Spawn, 100 Thieves are set up in a great position to win this game and lock that playoff spot. Dokla wants to try to jump in and keep these guys away from the tier 2 turret, but it's already about to fall. Now Someday jumps in with a stun.
Look at Doublelift and Quid. It's just this firing line off to the side, tagging them constantly.
Oh, but they hit Closer with some CC from Sejuani. McHale's immediately ready to go. Busio's got it covered, and Closer doesn't even lose half his HP. Ignar's the one who's worse for wear as the poke continues flying out from the Thieves, but Dokla's ready to sound the Orn Horn. Quid has to flash away. Contracts leads the charge, and Dokla's ready to follow up. Quid is low, but he ain't down yet. Palafox swoops in to grab the kill. Now FBI's firing onto Someday. Closer still off to the side. The Viego is the X factor, and Energy knows it. Contracts jumps in on him. They find the stun, but again, a beautiful buffer through the Heartbreaker to get himself out of the CC. Keeps Closer safe. Now, Energy's starting up the Drake themselves. They don't want to give away the soul at this point in time. They need to try to continue something from this advantage that they earned by killing the enemy mid. It's 30 seconds on Quid. Their objective bounty secured.
It's because he knows if he waits 10 seconds, McHale's is there to answer, and now Energy feeling the pressure. They're going to have to turn with the Orn Horn.
Energy's starting up the Baron. They got it down to 3K. They're just going to commit for this. Stolen away by Closer. Another beautiful play. And now Energy's got to try to fight back, but they've already lost FBI. They've lost Palafox. They've lost the game. 100 Thieves took the objective and took the fight, and they're about to take themselves straight to the playoffs.
100 Thieves pull it off. They're going to take down energy here. Somebody's already TP'd down towards bot side. They are going to secure their spot here in playoffs and knock FlyQuest out in the process.
Closer with a redemption game. 10 out of 15 kill participation here on the Viego. He started the game off with his first blood of the split. He had all of the kills there at the start. He never died a single time, and he stole the Baron to win the games and clinch the playoff spot for 100 Thieves.
My man 10 at most points. Yeah.
Right.
That's the most I'll give you.
Well, CoreJJ is on the Heimerdinger here in the last pick of the draft for
silence.
EG. And you see that Shaden did end up winning it, but Pioshik forces him back.
I will say he has some swagger on the walk, though.
He does. I like how you can toggle which walk
That's a
you
confident
use on the Heimerdinger.
yordle right there.
Yeah. CoreJJ so confident that he's stopping EG from coming in to reinforce their own jungler. He wants Pioshik to at least
here
get
on the wrap
something out
round,
of this steal, but Pioshik just gets jumped on. Now Shaden's coming around from the side. Nice flash from Pioshik into the twisted advance. It's first blood for Unforgiven, but Team Liquid's going to trade
Actually
one.
allowing Pioshik to close the gap. So I think that was really well played by JoJo in what could have been a pretty disadvantageous position, but TL used the pressure through bot, used the pressure through mid. They go over, they secure this dragon very easily.
Though everybody's already caught the Uber home, so TL can just walk this one out, I would believe. However, JoJo's ready to go in with a Stolen Nature's grab. The real one fired off, back by Pioshik as he grabs the kill on JoJo, but Team Liquid is about to stop him from even getting anything back at all. Revenge trying to put some damage into APA as Pioshik gets away, and Shaden's going to chase him down, but it's a 2-for-1. Plus
Really well together as that AD support duo to make sure that you're not messing those up, and they're going to go for an engage now.
Ayla over the wall with Magnet Storm finds APA, but Pioshik dropping his ulti, trying to disengage as EG switches aggro back over to the enemy jungler, and Ayla's going to be blown up by the rocket jump. JoJo escapes off to the side, but now Shaden's got to be careful. APA continuing to pour those auto attacks into the enemy jungler. Summit's ready to catch him. Heartbreaker back over the wall, but Shaden is in the wrong jungle. Summit's Team Liquid with control over the river right now, but EG are looking for a way they might be able to approach. JoJo with the Everfrost route onto Pioshik. Shaden right next to him. JoJo stealing away that Maokai ulti, and now they're ready to chase after these guys with a Nature's Grasp, only finding the enemy Maokai, but Pioshik is not tanky. He'll die to Shaden, and that's exactly. He's trying to get something back. They know they can't fight for the Drake at this point.
6,000 gold already, so he is the richest member in the game right now.
Yeah.
He's a good 700 gold ahead of second place.
Uh-oh, JoJo. This is a real bad spot to be. That Maokai ulti catches him here at the very end, and the Team Liquid
Has not been something that has been happening nearly as much in summer, but not only did they get that pick, it means they're going to get first tower down on bot side, and again, moving over here, and they're kind of first to the play. Ayla is looking for this deep flank, though, and the TP's coming in from JoJo.
Ayla with a 3-man Magnet Storm. EG needs to follow up, and they're going to find Yawn immediately. Also, CoreJJ, also Pioshik. It's 1, 2, 3.
Mid lane tower, they get the Herald, so that is really well done. EG are going to take the gold lead here, I think, momentarily. Play it safe is going to be sitting back.
Topside Summit versus Revenge. Both ultis get popped as Summit tries to kite away, letting the Dominus build up the Fury, but Unforgiven jumps in with a killer instinct and lets Revenge take
Summit, they drop the Herald. That's going to be the cash-in for another turret, and that is going to be EG taking a gold lead now.
He still gets caught on the Maokai ulti, but he's so far past his own tier 2 turret that Team Liquid can't get any backup damage onto him. Nice stun. Magnet Storm there from Ayla as JoJo can't burst down APA in time, and it's Pioshik swooping in to clean up the kill.
left
He
side of
walked
the map.
away from the other champions.
The most devastating about plays.
Nicely done from Pioshik. I mean, hey, it provided a distraction that let
two
Team
towers.
Liquid find 2 tier 1 turrets, and they're back in a 1,000 gold lead. But now Summit has overstayed his welcome here on the top side. JoJo stealing away the Dominus, pops it in response to Summit using the real one as he tries to drain tank through these guys. Absconda ducked. Goodbye, Mr. Croc. Shaden goes on a rampage.
That blue trinket. So TL may just walk in and get roasted by this flank. Yawn and AP are stacked, and this could be the perfect angle.
The Baron's already down to about 1,500. They're going to secure it, and now Pioshik's here on the front line. Shaden may be bursted. They got to be careful about that. Ayla coming around from the side as Unforgiven goes in with a killer instinct, and APA will be killed. They've already found 2. CoreJJ's the focus for Revenge. He's trying to get him with the helicopter. Yawn gets locked down, but Revenge has to get back out. Summit's made his teleport into the mix, and EG needs to disengage.
They don't have the Baron buff, but they're the ones who are going to knock down this tier 2 mid because there's not enough members here from EG. EG was trying to play through sides, was looking for 1-3-1, and TL say, great, you're going to play through sides. We're going to group 5. We're going to go mid. Maybe we get a kill, maybe we don't, but we will take the tier 2.
But now, Evil Geniuses have forced their way into the bottom lane to take the tier 1 turret with the very last rim.
Flank here from Revenge, and I think TL are gonna have to take this fight.
There's the arrow coming out, stolen from Jojo Pune. Ayla ready to follow up with a 2-man Magnet Storm, and Core JJ's already down. APA having a flash away back onto the ramp, but now they gotta be careful because Unforgiven's into the back with a killer instinct, and they found Yawn too. Team Liquid is collapsing under the might of Evil Geniuses. Jojo chases Pioshik away as Summit was too late to the party to change the outcome. Revenge is ready to jump over the wall and follow him all the way. One more leap strike should do it. There's the helicopter.
In from Revenge. I think TL did a good job. TL sees where the Jax is coming from, so all they can really do is try to kite back up into this area and try to defend right here. But look at Revenge going over the wall, flashing forward, stuns up Yawn, who
can do this Baron fast. They've already got it down to about below 5,000. Summit's gonna get caught out here. Ayla stuns him up with a shattering strike into the crash down. Summit's dead before the fight can ever even start. Team Liquid have already lost a man. Ayla still has Magnet Storm ready to go. APA's been found. Tristana's dead. There's no hope left for Team Liquid. They gotta try to get everybody out and lose as few men as possible, but most of them's already dead. There's the Void Seeker. Ayla finally drops the ulti. Pioshik's running into the enemy jungle, but that tree's about to get chopped. I don't know if he's going on a magical trip around the world this time, Azael. He's just gonna get beat to death with that stick while Evil Geniuses go back into the Baron pit. They're gonna get a clean ace for nothing. Revenge is just spamming some animations on him. Delaying the death actually ends up being a benefit as well because it's less time that Team Liquid has all 5 back on the map. Evil Geniuses, massive play.
clean ace there for EG at the end of the day, and they take the Baron. Another great engage. They just believe in their ability to outplay in these situations.
In a lot of games.
So Jojo is ridiculously fed. He roamed often, he roamed early. The early ones did not really work out, but EG said, well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They just kept looking for these fights, and now they caught APA.
APA had to try to buffer out of that one as Ayla goes in with a Magnet Storm, but he's a little bit too far ahead of the rest of the team now. Yawn gets the kill. Enemy support.
I will say, you know, when you look over at their side, the engage is like an Ash Arrow. The engage is, you know, you look down in their jungle, like that's about it. They got this ward here to potentially look for some sort of a play, but I don't think it's really going to happen. And EG, stolen Maokai ult's going to push you back. That should guarantee the inhib and maybe much more.
Yeah, the Everfrost locks down Pioshik. They're going to burst him before he can even do anything about it. Jojo is dominating as Evil Geniuses continue their push. Shaden's into the back line, and then they pop Summit next. APA rocket jumps away to barely survive as Yawn and Core JJ try to fire back, but Shaden escapes. The abduct from Jojo won't find a target. Team Liquid's got to be careful. The Silas cooldowns are insane. Shaden finds the kill on Core, and Yawn and APA are back into the fountain. Jojo goes too hard, too far. He drops.
Yeah, 10-6. And so they're 2 games back of where Cloud9 is, but obviously could potentially still catch up. Jojo looking for that deep flank. He's coming through blue.
Jojo's got the stolen ulti. Buster shot into APA, but he buffers through it. Alo coming around from the side, trying to lock these guys down, and Summit's already killed. Unforgiven with the burst damage as Alo pops the Magnet Storm, and Pioshik's going to be going next. Revenge lands the chopper right on top of Team Liquid, and he won't stop now. Yawn can't get him back. It's only Core JJ against the world, and you can't swag walk away from this one. Jojo and Unforgiven pop him. EG's gonna drop him, and TL can't stop him. It's another dub for the Geniuses as they'll take out Team Liquid in 34 minutes.
What a fight there from EG. The ace coming through for EG. They're going to clean this one up. Such a scrappy game and a really impressive performance after falling back pretty early in this game.
Awesome team fighting, awesome engages, awesome performance from the Evil Genius.
Mid laner that can push and can assist you as you're invading for marks, right? Because largely, yeah, you can get them from champions, but largely you're trying to attack these camps. So if they can play through mid, get Goria unlocked, the problem with that is you're gonna have to eat the full ignite right after.
River's down here in bottom side, wants to try to punish Dig if they go far forward. There it is, the crash down from Poom. He's done for. They're just going to leave that one over to Stixay as River wants to get a double here on Tomo, who
to do the same thing to their opponents that was done to them, but they can't because River is down here. He has this coverage, and they're able to actually crash the wave.
Oh, but River
careful,
getting a little bit ahead of himself here. Piercing arrow finds him, and Tomo's getting the kill.
That as well. But now we see Dig going for the Terrell. It looks like GG are going to contest.
All right, River has the enemy enemy jungler marked. Boom, jumping in for the crash down on the Kindred. River at about half HP is Jensen. Rich and Santorin are ready to follow up. Nice catch there with the Glacial Prison, but they can't burst him in time to stop the Lamb's Respite. Rich wanted to knock him out here with the all-out, but it won't work just yet. Rich grabs the kill. Jensen's incredibly low, but he won't be killed until Stixay jumps in with a killer instinct. Rich is about to fall, and Licorice beats him over the head with the stick. Golden Guardians looking for a little bit more now. Seismic Shove won't find Santorin, but he's still looking. He does not have a flash, so they won't find anything more, but it's Golden Guardians finishing the fight better as Poom, get on that horse and run away! Run away! Oh no, I don't think you're running anywhere, buddy.
He's going back behind the barn.
Poom, yeah, Poom's metal.
Because I do think it'd be difficult for Dignitas to come down. If Dignitas try to approach, you could just wall off one side and attack the other with Gory.
Unraveled Earth there, again pointing out just the importance of this spell later on in the fights. I think Gory's use of placement could be really impactful. Seismic Shove throws Jensen back. He lives long enough to use the ulti, but he will not survive the burn. Huhi gets the...
Huhi, they talk about all of these intangibles that he's bringing, right? You know, he's a great shot caller. He's a really good leader on the team. He's kind of an in-game coach.
Well, right now, he's about to be some gold for his opponents if he's not careful. Santorin's the one picking it up, but now they've got the Void Seeker. Stixay jumping in on Santorin to find that as Poom has to flash over the wall. River survives there with, again, a nice use of the Lamb's Respite. Tomo's burst will not hit true. Way back into the game before this balloons any further. Otherwise, they're just going to be at the mercy of Golden Guardians making some kind of mistake as the Guardians coming back down bottom here. We do have a potential 3v3 square off. You can see River and Licorice still on the other side of the map. As nice catch from Dignitas. Finds Gory trying to ride the Weaver.
They're going to TP up towards top to answer that, but Herald gets dropped mid, so tier 1 mid will be going down. So Golden Guardians trading back on the other side of the map.
And this should give them a pretty good, even with that bot side.
He's pressuring Varus. Like, you're just not going to put out any damage as this lethality Varus. I think it's going to be really difficult, but Licorice will have to respect this engage.
Uh-oh, Jensen, nice shuffle there as Rich goes all out through the soldiers, but Licorice disengages with a leap strike back underneath the turret. Huhi comes in, beautifully reinforcing his top laner, saving Licorice's life and outplaying in the favor of the Golden Guardians. Poom has to use the Magnet Storm, but he's burning. Golden Guardians are turning everything right back around.
Another thing to point on the bot side, again, if we're looking at like cross map, how Golden Guardians builds these leads.
But at the end of the day, it's at the cost of 2 kills, a lot of summoners, like a lot of resources, and you lost the tower on the other side. You're now losing a dragon there, and we're gonna watch Poom die too.
Yeah, Poom about to fall there to Talia as Gory lets those rocks go. And that's another kill, another Drake too, as River secures Drake number 2 of the game across the map at the same time. Uh-oh, trash bag dragon. Golden Guardians are a little bit sad about that one. Dignitas, though, counting their blessings. Gory rides the wall in. He's looking for Jensen. Needs a little bit more damage. Seismic Shove, flash for flash, as the mid laners try to outplay one another. But it's the man with this game, as Huhi has just had an incredible performance.
He's the pocket sand of League of Legends.
Yeah, he's make this map small and scary for Dignitas.
And I like how confidently they're actually playing, as Licorice and Rich might end up in a 1v1 here.
Yes, they are. Licorice seeming to be doing better here at the start. And Tofo strikes number 3, knocks Licorice back. Rich trying to kite this one out. He's so very low. Time to go all out and see if he can fight it. But no, Licorice, not only does he win it on his own, he had backup just in case it got dicey. Another kill over to the Golden Guardians. 4-1-4 here on the Jax.
Yeah, without that Cassandre in, or
Gory riding the Weaver's wall in, but Huhi's immediately ready for the backup. He's always there every time. Lamb's Respite from River to keep his mid laner alive as Santorin tried to get one back. Jensen and Santorin just do not have the firepower to get it done as River continues chasing down the enemy jungler. Huhi again forcing out another summoner spell, and the Golden Guardians with 3 dead on the enemy team now head over to the Baron.
Dignitas are lacking in threats, but Golden Guardians are not. They have so many tools here. They get into the backline, and now Licorice trying to push Santorin out. They look like they want to just rush down this Baron.
Yeah, Licorice's job is interference. He's trying to keep everybody else away. Santorin has no way into the pit. So the Baron
will buy themselves a little bit of time to hold off, from Soul coming through, but Golden Guardians, I think, have all the tools they need to probably close out this game. They're nearly 7 only wave clear. A lethality Varus is not going to be able to clear out these empowered minions. So if Golden Guardians actually time the waves here to crash at the same time, there's not really a lot of an answer between immune the grand entrance, so we'll be able to keep safe there. But Gory moving down, he can just throw the Weaver's Wall behind the tower and guarantee this one, but they're gonna look for an engage.
Yeah, Huhi goes in with a quickness. They follow it up with Licorice, and they kill the enemy tank before he can do anything about it. The Weaver's Wall stops any sort of reinforcement from the remainder of the team.
Just make up stats on the spot. Most people aren't gonna check. You can say whatever you want.
Remember what Licorice solo kill did?
Yeah.
Also, Stixay on this Kaisa with her build is, you know,
Wow, that
it
died
didn't
fast.
even matter.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, they can play with Fog if they want and just poke out, but
Oh, Dig went after Licorice, but he has the Zonias fully completed, so he just immediately wasted their time. Now Gory's ready to ride the Weaver's Wall. Huhi jumps in for the lockdown on Rich. Magnet Storm on multiple targets, though. Dignitas may have found an angle, but it's not enough. If you're this far behind, even a good engage won't give you what you need. Golden Guardians keeps everybody alive and keeps the push going.
Nicely done. They are able to find another pick here. They get Poom. They narrowly avoid losing Santorin and Rich, but they're going to go back to base, heal back up. Stixay likely will have to go back to base as well, so it will be the one inhibitor already coming through mid. You can see Tomo trying to clear that out, but like, look at how much the Varus struggles to actually kill that wave. It takes so long that there's just not really a lot of recourse. Like I said, your only real wave clear is the Azir, so it's just almost impossible to play off this
And
comp.
it's so difficult for Dignitas to ever get a chance. Now Golden Guardians, they're going to put the pressure on the tier 3 turret here in the top lane. Santorin goes for an engage. He finds River, but there's no follow-up there for the rest of Dignitas. Weaver's Wall looking to put itself between everybody as Poom is exploded here in the front line. Jensen tries to disengage, but Licorice with a good use of the Zonias here yet again. Rich has to run away here with the all-out. They may have lost Huhi, but Golden Guardians just won the game. Jensen, Rich, and Tomo all trying to survive, but the Void Seekers are doing almost half your health. Stixay's on that line. The killer instinct kills indeed. A double back over to the AD carry as Rich has to pop Starblade, but it don't even matter. Golden Guardians go to 12 wins.
Stixay was feeling himself at the end there.
Yeah.
That was great.